How y'all feeling?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. Once again, we are here in the heart of Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue under the big white dome. This is what you get if you walk inside. 166 meters of excitement. The greatest bike racing you'll ever see here in the heart of Detroit. Tonight we are going to have the second night of the Detroit Madison Cup. And somebody's going to be going home with this very wonderful cup that holds about, I don't know how much. But anyway, it's going to be a great night of racing. We want to start out by thanking our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. Also, AAA for helping support our youth program. We also want to point out some of our ancillary sponsors, Hollywood Racks, Sweet Bike Shop, Craig's Coffee, Adams Sports Medicine, CompuMark, Iconic Tattoo and Piercing, the original downtown Ferndale Bike Shop, Clever Printing, I Love Gravel Racing, and Clever Fox Cyclery, along with the Wellen Company out of Savannah, Georgia. And let's see who, Metro Times. Yeah, Metro Times. So we've got a lot of people involved with supporting this, but mostly we rely on you fans to tune in and stay tuned for great racing. And to get it going, I'm going to hand it over to the best bike race announcer on the planet, John Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. This is day number 2 of the Detroit Madison Cup, put on by Mad Track Cycling here at the Lexus Velodrome. We're ready to get underway. We got our 2 young juniors up on the track. We're going to see these kids up here. This is the future of cycling. We got June Savona up front, Gavin McPherson sitting in second. So let's see what we got here. We're going to have our head official, Luke Cavender, give these riders their instruction. Get underway with the beginning of the racing here at the Lexus Velodrome.
All right, juniors. This is a 3. All right, juniors. This is your 3-lap match sprint. It's 3 laps to go right from the line. Next time around, you'll have 2 to go. Then the bell after that. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and they're rolling off the line right now. We got June Savona at the front. Gavin McPherson in second. Savona picking up the tempo right off the rip. McPherson needs to close it down, get on that wheel. Gavin McPherson closing it down. 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. Savona still out of the saddle. Look at that. He's working it out as he goes through the 50-degree bank into the Lexus Velodrome all the way. We're going to hear the bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. Can McPherson get up and over? Savona really accelerating hard. Can McPherson get over the top? McPherson's out of the saddle. Savona, can he hold him off? McPherson diving up the track. Look at this. You're shoulder to shoulder going in through turn 1 all the way through. McPherson's got to keep pedaling out of the saddle. They're pushing it. Look at that. Shoulder to shoulder all the way. Make some noise for these kids. Can McPherson get over the top of Savona? Savona trying to hold him off and taking it from the front. June Savona. Close second place for Gavin McPherson. Look at that, both those kids, I believe 10 years old. Is that right, Aaron? 10? 9 years old, June Savona. Putting it down and getting the first win of the night, June Savona to the rail, or to the line.
Nice job by Gavin McPherson. We'll get June Savona up here with the most critical question. June Savona. Everybody's asking, what did you have for breakfast?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal! Congratulations on your first W. You looking for another trifecta tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's hear it for June Savona. Doing a great job out there. Watch it when you pull off.
All right, now we're going to get underway. This is the Madison Cup, and this is our first Pro Madison of the night. We got 2 Madisons tonight. We got an 80-lap Madison at the end of the night. We're going to have a 120-lap Madison. So here we have our Madison teams. The black team, that's Clever Martinez and his partner, Wesley Hill. Next up, the gray team on the home stretch, that's Roman Mantle. On the back space, Lyndon Space. In white on the home stretch, Tim Bober. On the back stretch, that's Matt Giddings. Blue team, we've got Kyle the Freight Train Perry. Kyle's partner, Cash Adamski. Next up in the yellow and the winners from last night's Madison, that's James Hillier. And on this side, Jaden McMullen. And the red team on the home stretch, that's Craig Battori. And at the back, Danny Summerhill. We're going to get underway with our first race of the night. This is a team race. There's going to be a few bells. The first bell means we'll give it to Luke. Luke can start it off, give everyone their last-minute instructions.
All right, riders. This is your 8-mile, 80-lap race. You're going to have a bell at 61, 41, 21, and 1. They have a single bell to take you out of control. Riders on the backstretch, you got to remain motionless until they complete their first lap. Riders ready? Let's roll.
All right, they're rolling. You're going to hear a few bells throughout this race. The bells mean, well, the first bell means the race will be out of control. We start this race under control. The first bell will mean the race is out of control. After that, each bell is going to indicate a sprint lap. When you hear the bell, they're sprinting for points on the next lap. There's going to be bells at 61, 41, 21, and 1 with double points on the final sprint. Points are going to be 5 for first place, 3 for second place, 2 for third place, and 1 for fourth place. This is an Omnium event, so the points are accumulated over yesterday's Madison and both of today's Madisons. Right now, the standings are silver in 6th place with -20, white in 5th place with -8, black in 4th place with 9 points, blue in 3rd with 14 points, red in 2nd with 18, and the leaders of the Omnium at this moment, Team Yellow with 23 points. Now we see Wesley Hill picking up the pace. Hill on the front of the group. We got a high exchange for Adamski and Perry, and Adamski, the youngest rider in the race, Cash Adamski, just won the 4 days of Geneva in Switzerland, went to Switzerland, showed him how Detroit puts it down. Yellow with a high exchange. McMullen able to toss him in. That first bell means it's out of control. You may attack now, racers. As Clever Martinez comes into the front, coming in hot. Battori in the race. Mantle in the race. Martinez setting that tempo. Tim Bober looking for Giddings' hand. Tim Bober into the race. Coming up and over at the back of the pack is James Hillier. Hillier flying up and over Adamski. Adamski onto the wheel of Battori. Hillier looking for his partner, having to back off the pedals. McMullen's in. Wesley Hill's coming in for Martinez. 71 to go in the first race of the night for these pro riders. We got a whole lot of racing going on. Wesley Hill still sticking on the front, keeping that tempo high. Here comes an exchange for the blue team. Kyle Perry now into the race. James Hillier looking for McMullen. For sure, all eyes on the field are on that yellow team. Everyone's watching out for them. So an 80-lap race. Might seem long, but for these racers, it's pretty short. Going off the front, Martinez just setting that tempo high. Here comes McMullen. McMullen looking for Hillier. Bober and Team White drifting off the back. Mantle going up and over the exchange as Cash Adamski comes in. Wesley Hill keeping the tempo high. 66 to go. We got our first bell at 61. First bell at 61. Make sure you get out to K-Dubs out front. Best food truck in Detroit, right outside here at the Lexus Velodrome. The Chicken Shawarma Bowl is bomb. Summerhill weaving in and out of traffic. 63 at the line. Martinez about to come in. We got a triple exchange happening here. Martinez coming in as Kyle Perry's on his hip. Batory in. Hillier sitting in the back. Matt Giddings chasing on. Mantle being thrown in from space. Tim Bower's going to have to close down that gap. We got a bell lap coming up. Bell lap coming up. All right, can Martinez stay on the front? These guys are ripping out here. Probably close to 40 miles an hour as Clever Martinez winding it out. Martinez wants those early points, and points are going to go black, blue, gray, yellow. Team Red missing out on points there. Jaden McMullen able to get up and over. Whoa, Danny Summerhill right in the top of the track. All the way back on. We got two going off the front. Summerhill now chasing on. Hillier looking for McMullen. Fast exchange for the yellow team. Chasing back on is Team Silver and Team Yellow. And Team Black to the front again. Wesley Hill and Clever Martinez said, you stick on the front, you're not going to worry about the traffic at the back. Matt Giddings and Tim Bower dealing with that traffic now. They got to chase back on. McMullen back in the race. Bower working hard. Bower diving up and down the track into Team White. Get back in it. Martinez in the race. Clever Martinez now right there. Batory looking for Summerhill. And give it up for Team White. Tim Bower able to close down that gap, and all of our teams are back together. 53 to go, 53 to go. The speed's starting to bunch up. You can see these riders on the hip. Oh, look at that move. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wesley Hill misses the exchange. Summerhill having to go way up and down as James Hillier going off the front. Coming in hot, coming in hot, coming in hot. Hillier ripping up the pace. Here comes McMullen, Jaden McMullen, hot exchange, hot exchange. Craig Batory needs to get in fast. Batory coming in for Summerhill. Wesley Hill looking for Clever Martinez. Martinez about to throw in Hill. Kyle Perry coming over the top of Jaden McMullen. Craig Batory on their wheel. Kyle Perry picking up the pace. Let's see what Cash Adamski can do as Kyle Perry's throwing it at Adamski. Double exchange from blue and yellow. Batory looking for Summerhill. Batory looking for Summerhill. Summerhill's in the race. Wesley Hill back on. Still off the front is Team Blue, Cash Adamski. Adamski still leading it out, picking up that pace. Multi-time junior national champion, showing him why he is the national champion. 45 to go off the front. We've got Team Blue leading the race. James Hillier sitting in second, about to throw in. Jaden McMullen, McMullen in, Batory in, Martinez in. Here comes Kyle Perry, the freight train, back onto the front. We got a sprint, we got a bell lap at 41, bell lap at 41. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Watch out, Cash. As Kyle Perry picking up the pace. Can Perry stay away? Is Adamski going to come in? Hillier's got to go up and over. Summerhill going with him. Whoa, they're getting close there. James Hillier pushing it all the way to the line. Tight on his wheel is Danny Summerhill. Points are going to go. Yellow, red, blue, black. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Let's see if yellow and red keep the tempo high. McMullen looks back, he pulls up, Batory pulls back. Now Cash Adamski keeping the pace up. Team Gray and Team White are about to be lapped. Kyle Perry coming in for Cash Adamski. Faster and faster each lap. Now Danny Summerhill. Summerhill at the front of the pack, setting that tempo. They got the next sprint at 21. A little bit of a lull in the race. Team Black trying to catch back on. Team White and Team Gray in no man's land. As Martinez able to make that big push, and our top 4 teams are together. Right now, the points are going to go White in 6th place, Silver in 5th place, Team Red in 4th with 3 points, Team Blue in 3rd with 5 points, and Black and Yellow are both tied for the lead with 6 points. 2 sprints left. Team White just off the back of the field. Let's see if they can get up there. Make some noise for Tim Bober. Tim Bober and Matt Giddings not giving up, and they're back in it. That's half of bike racing is just suffering. Here comes Craig Battori and James Hillier. Battori and Hillier coming in. Kyle Perry on their hip. Josh O'Neill could be here racing, but he's here watching instead. Here comes Martinez for Wesley Hill. 28 to go, 28 to go. Make sure you hit up the food truck outside. The bar's popping, we got deals at the bar. Grab a claw, Summerhill's coming in, McMullen's coming in. 27-27, long exchange for the yellow team. Jaden McMullen, pretty much the fastest junior rider in Canada right now. Jaden McMullen winning the Junior National Road Race and the Junior National Cyclocross Race. Wesley Hill keeping that tempo up. Kyle Perry coming in for Cash Adamski. High exchange for the red team. Whoa, these guys are threading the needle. Look at this throw. Jaden McMullen tossing in Hillier. 24 to go. Kyle Perry wanting to make a move up on, he knows Clever Martinez is in the race. Martinez coming in. Hillier wanting to close down that gap. 23, we got a sprint at 21, Chris, do you want to head up here? Here comes the sprint lap. Danny Summerhill wants to get off the back. He needs those points. High exchange for the yellow team. Danny Summerhill making his move, but look at, here goes Cash Adamski. Adamski picking up the pace. Summerhill trying to get over Martinez. Summerhill holding Martinez down. Can Summerhill get over Adamski? Team Red looking for those first place points, and points are going to go. Whoa, Craig Battori almost coming in too slow. Danny Summerhill getting first place points. Cash Adamski second, Clever Martinez third. Here comes Kyle Perry. We got Team Red rolling off the front. Kyle Perry chasing him down. James Hillier right on that wheel. Wesley Hill hanging on. Wesley Hill working hard out there as Battori setting that tempo, pace in that aero position. Looking for Danny Summerhill. Summerhill with that big explosion to take the win in that last sprint. Team White fighting to stay away. Silver drifting just off the back now. At the front of the pack is Kyle Perry. Kyle Perry about to throw in Cash Adamski. $15 to go at the line, 15 to go at the line, 15 to go at the line. Remember, this is the first Madison of the night. These riders still got a lot more racing to go. This is an 80 lap. They got a 120 lap at the end of the night. They're about to start really picking it up here. Summerhill looking for Battori. Coming in, 14 to go. We got one more sprint left. One final sprint left in this first race of the night for our pro riders. Battori tight on the wheel of Martinez. Almost overlapping wheels. Kyle Perry looking for Cash Adamski. Adamski throwing in Perry. Wesley Hill coming in for Martinez. James Hillier pulls off the front. Battori on the wheel. Hillier says, "You're not rolling away from me." Craig Battori gladly accepts that wheel. Kyle Perry on the hip now. Coming in hot, riders coming in hot. Summerhill at the back, 11 to go, 11 to go. We got a mile to go at the line, 1 mile to go. Team White almost back on. They've been chasing all race. Can they stay with the group? We've got updated points. Team Silver sitting in 6th, Team White in 5th, Team Yellow with 7 points in 4th, and we got a tie for first place. Red, blue, and black all tied for 8 points. Whoever wins the final sprint's gonna win this race. But remember, it's an Omnium. It's an Omnium, so all the points are gonna roll over into the final race later on tonight. Martinez to the front. Can he hold him off for 7 laps? Whoa, all the way up to the top of the track. Wesley Hill lining it up. 1,000 meters to go, 1,000 meters to go. Summerhill coming in for Battori. Craig Battori throwing in Danny Summerhill. Here comes Jaden McMullen. McMullen in the race. Summerhill about to make a move. On the front is Wesley Hill. 4 to go at the line, 4 to go at the line. Let's see what happens here. Got a big move from Kyle Perry. High exchange for blue. Whoa, they got a, whoa, look at that. Danny Summerhill able to get over the top. They're bumping elbows. Summerhill's got to finish it out. Can Kashadamski stay away? Danny Summerhill, 2 to go, 2 to go. Can he get the junior? But here comes James Hillier. Hillier chasing down in the yellow jersey. Watch James Hillier. James Hillier's got a fast explosion. Here comes the bell. 1 to go, 1 to go. James Hillier coming over the top. Hillier wants those first place points. Danny Summerhill chasing him down. Summerhill needs to beat the blue team. Danny Summerhill on the pedals. All the way to the line, and the points are going to go. Yellow, red, blue, black, white, and silver. That's going to put the points. 6th place, Team Silver. 5th place, Team White. 4th place, Team Black with 8 points. With 12 points, Team Blue. 14 points in 2nd place, Team Red, and the winners of the 80-lap Madison on that big final sprint, Team Yellow, James Hillier and Jaden McMullen.
All right, so that brings our Omnium. I'm taking over for John Hughes. He's going to go get ready to race. I'm Chris Hughes. So just so you know who's talking up here. So on the Omnium, okay, Team Yellow takes the lead. They've got 40 points. Not too far behind, Team Red with 32. Blue's got 26. Black's got 17. White and Silver need to get some more, but on the Omnium, Team Yellow in the lead with 40. Red, 32, blue, 26, black, 17. So they've got to come back and do a 120-lap Madison to decide what's what. And Luke Cavender, you got him at the line.
All right, give it up for the winners of your first Madison race of the night, Jaden McMullen and James Hillier. Here's your roses, guys. All right, Jaden, you cleaned it up a little bit from last night. Was that the plan?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to be a little bit safer out there, and today I was a lot better, I think.
And you guys switched roles at the end. Yesterday, you won the race. Today, you won the final sprint.
Yeah, Jaden threw me in at 2 to go, and it seemed like the 2 people in front were looking at each other, waiting for them to do something. But his sling was really good, and I just kind of carried that over the 2 guys, so really worked out there at the end.
Yeah, it worked out great. All right, give it up for Team Yellow, Jaden McMullen and James Hillier.
Amazing racing, unbelievable. Now we're going to have our non-Madison racers, a 3-mile chase. And out there you're looking at Brian Blackwell. In the orange helmet, Julian Jankowski. Right behind him, Jordan Khalil Correga. Everett Jankowski after him. Then Holly Adejumo, Gerald Walker, Drew Laird, Sawyer Colleen, Brian Adams, Cesar Tolino, and Doug Durdowski.
All right, racers. This is your 3-mile, 30-lap chase race. If you guys are all together when you come around, you'll have a single bell. Riders ready? Roll.
So they'll be going 30 laps with a straight up finish. A little bit different than the Madison. The Madison is based on points. This is based on who crosses the line first at the end of the bike race. We've got every age and every category represented out there. Doing the Madison is obviously a specialty. So some of these racers are learning it. Some of them have declined. But they're all out there racing tonight on this fabulous 166-meter track in the heart of Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue. We're under the big white dome. If you're watching at home, you can't miss us. Brian Adams at the front right now. Brian Adams, who provides all of our care here at the Velodrome. Him and his sports medicine team out there to help if you're in the infield or if you're on the track. Julian Jankowski flicks the elbow and moves up. Jordan Khalil Correga takes over, and they've got 27 to go in the bike race. Everett Jankowski moves up, and Gerald Walker now at the front of the field. Gerald Walker, one of our oldest riders out there. That's said in a good way. Sawyer Colleen, one of our youngest. Sawyer pulls up, and Cesar Tolentino. Oh, that's Drew Laird. Sorry, Drew. Brian Adams to the front again. Now we have Cesar Tolentino at the front. Holly Adejumo sitting in second, and Brian Blackwell now takes over. They're a little bit jumbled up there, but once that pace line is spread out, you know the pace has picked up with 24 to go. 24 to go in the bike race. Doug Durdowski out in the front. And look at this, Jordan Khalil Correga jumping on that wheel. Just remember there's 23 to go, so don't pace yourself. So do pace yourself. We've got a lot of kids out here, and they come here and they race and ride for free. That's what we do. Thanks to AAA, expect something more, so we are happy to say they are a generous sponsor of our youth program out here. We teach kids how to ride. We teach them how to race. Sometimes we take them to the Nationals. We got a little breakaway going right now, 4-man break with Doug Durdowski, Brian Blackwell, Jordan Khalil Correga, and Everett Jankowski. Get in there, Jordan. Come on. Get on a wheel. Everett Jankowski trying to bridge up to the two senior riders up ahead of him. Brian Blackwell and Doug Durdowski keeping the pace pretty steady up front, and it's 19 to go in the bike race, 19 to go, and now Brian Adams is inspired, and he's going after them. Brian Adams jumping onto the lead of these two riders, Durdowski and Blackwell. Now we've got the young juniors going for it, Sawyer Colleen, Everett Jankowski, and helping them out, Drew Laird. All right. Holly Adejumo, Julian Jankowski, and Gerald Walker about to be overtaken by our group of 3 leaders, Brian Blackwell, Brian Adams, and Doug Durdowski. Keep it going, Holly and Julian and Gerald. Chasing them, Drew Laird with Sawyer Colleen and Everett Jankowski. And then we've got Cesar Tolino and Jordan Khalil Correga. Okay, finally those 3 get up and over. They've cleared a lap. They are now a lap up, and they are the leaders on the track with 14 to go. 14 to go in the bike race. All right, still out front. Our 3 riders, Durdowski, Blackwell, and Adams, as they overtake Cesar Tolentino and Jordan Khalil Correga. But chasing them down, not to be ignored, Sawyer Colleen and Drew Laird. Sawyer Colleen, one of the strong young juniors who races out here regularly. He set a record all his own last year. Look at this kid go, and Drew Laird going with him. Sawyer Colleen going up and over 3 racers as they try to get up to the group of Durdowski, Blackwell, and Adams. So everybody's in the mix now. Everett Jankowski jumps into that group. That's okay. That can happen with 9 to go in the bike race, I do believe. 9 to go. Eight to go. Durdowski, Blackwell up ahead. Brian Adams slipping off a little bit, but not for long. And Everett Jankowski working to get together. Cesar Tolino and Jordan Khalil Carrega trying to catch. But look at this. Sawyer Colleen and Drew Laird trying to get up to Durdowski and company. Drew Laird and Sawyer Colleen going up and over. Let's hear it for all these racers. They're working hard out there. With 6 to go in the bike race, 6 to go. Okay, Drew Laird and Sawyer Colleen trying to get up ahead. But look at this, Durdowski and Blackwell firing it up now. Drew Laird off the saddle. He doesn't want to get caught by Durdowski and Blackwell. But now they've lapped. I believe this puts them, heads up, heads up. Puts them a lap up on the entire field. So with 2 to go in the bike race, we're going to hear the bell. Next time around, here we go. Closing in on the final sprint. This is the one that matters. And here we go. Brian Blackwell trying to sprint away from everybody. And Brian Blackwell got it going on. Drew Laird in pursuit. Doug Durdowski and Sawyer Colleen. And it's going to be Brian Blackwell, Drew Laird, Sawyer Colleen, Doug Durdowski. Nice little sprint between Julian and Jordan. I'm going to let the officials give us the official results because we had a lot of laps in there. But great racing by all of our non-Madison racers. They'll be back later on. All right, as soon as we get those results, we're going to be bringing up our semi-pro Madison racers. They've got 2 Madisons tonight. They're going to be doing a 6-mile Madison. That's 60 laps. They're going to have 3 sprints. And Brian Blackwell to the line to get your rose.
All right, give it up for Brian Blackwell, winner of that scratch race. You didn't make the move, but you made the move stick.
Yeah, I just knew, and it was just 2 of us out there that I was just gonna hope I could just trust my sprint, and I just didn't want to lead out going into the second and final lap. So when I got the front, I just hammered.
All right, well, get yourself some oxygen. Next up is our semi-pro Madison. Give it up for Brian Blackwell, winner of that scratch race.
All right.
You're going to take the hard exit.
Okay, so the winner, Brian Blackwell. In second, Doug Durdowski. Third, Brian Adams. Fourth, Drew Laird. Fifth, Sawyer Colleen. Sixth, Everett Jankowski. Seventh, Cesar Tolentino. Eighth, Jordan Khalil Carrega. And ninth would have been Julian Jankowski. Not would have been, was. The youngest kid out there. So now we've got our semi-pro Madison. They're going to be doing 60 laps. They are also in an Omnium, and they'll be having 2 races tonight. Right now, leading that competition at the front of the field is Team Orange. Over there on the home stretch, that's Emma Jimenez-Palos. Her partner over here on the back stretch, the announcer, John Hughes. Next up, Team Green. They're in 6th place in the competition. Over there on the home stretch, that's Eric Buckhab. His partner on the back stretch over here, Kevin McIntyre. That's Team Green. Next up, Team Pink on the home stretch, and they are in 2nd place overall. That's Jack DeMar out of Colorado. His partner over here on the back stretch, Aaron Savona. Next up on the track, Team Yellow. They are in 5th place overall. Adrian Fraser, her partner for the night, Michael Hartrick. Team Silver, they're in 3rd place overall. Over there on the home stretch, that's Evan Lucas. His partner over here, hometown favorite, Derek Savage. Finally, Team Blue, they're in 4th overall. That's Brian Jankowski over there. His partner over here on the back stretch, William Duha. So, Luke, take it away.
All right, racers, this is your 60-lap, 6-mile Madison. Bells are going to be at 41, 21, and 1. There is no double points on the final sprint. Straight points all the way through. Riders, on the back stretch, you must remain motionless until they completed their first lap. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, they're off. 60 laps. So Emma Jimenez-Palos has just been selected to be on USA Cycling's, I got to get the details on that, but she's one of, she beat out 8 other women in a pursuit camp, and now she's on the US team. So that's pretty cool. Right here out of Detroit. As we get this pace line going, the relief riders picking their spots on the track, nice and spread out right now. At the front of the field, that's Eric Buckhav. Looking for his partner, Kevin McIntyre. That'll be the first exchange in this group. Oh no, Silver. It's going to be Derek Savage in for Team Silver. At the front of the field, it's Kevin McIntyre. Jack Demers knows to go up and over. In comes, oh, Mike Hartrick misses the pickup. Okay, stick, Mike, just stick. Adam Fraser stays in there for an extra lap right now. At the front of the field for Team Pink, it's Aaron Savona. Aaron Savona keeping the pace steady. Adam Fraser gets on that wheel. All right, the race is now out of control. Derek Savage setting the pace up front. Spread out, riders. Get ready. Evan Lucas for the throw-in. Pay attention to where your partner is. Okay, Adam Fraser's got to go up high. We got a high exchange for Team Green, a high exchange on Team Yellow. They make their exchange, and we got everybody in the bike race now. Team Silver at the front. Evan Lucas pushing the pace with Brian Jankowski sitting tight. Whoa! Oh, a high exchange by Team Pink. Team Orange going up and over. Jack Demers in, followed by Emma Jimenez-Palos. And now at the front of the field, it's Evan Lucas pushing it. Derek Savage, you got to come in hot, Derek. Hot, hot. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong side of the exchange. Stick, stick, stick. Stick, stick. Up and over. Oh, Team Yellow misses their exchange. Pay attention, riders. You got to know where your partners are at. We got an exchange by Team Orange, an exchange by Team Pink. It's fast and furious out there. Everybody's all over the place. And now Aaron Savona digging in, going up and over. They're going to hear a split, a lap. A bell at 41. We're right now at 48 to go. Aaron Savona trying to get some distance on the rest of the field. John Hughes for Team Orange caught in traffic. William Dua goes up. And Aaron Savona's got his marching orders. He wants to get some distance on the rest of the field. But look at this. William Dua accelerating out of the pack. And here comes Emma Jimenez-Palos in for Team Orange. Her job to get up to Jack Demer. I keep saying his name wrong. He told me how to say it. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm just going to call you Jack. He's out front right now. High exchange by team. Oh, heads up. Jack Demers out in the front. Brian Jankowski in pursuit. Emma Jimenez Palo trying to get on the wheel of Brian Jankowski. John Hughes drops in for the throw-in from Palos. And still at the front, Jack Demers going strong with 43 to go. 43 to go in the bike race. The first sprint is coming up at 41. Will Dua spending on his partner, Brian Jankowski, saying, you got to go some more, heads up. And now Demers throws in Aaron Savona. Aaron Savona off and running. He's trying to get they're trying to get a lap on this field with 1 to go to that sprint. 41 to go. Team Pink trying to rack up some points early on here. Overtaking Team Yellow. So it's going to be pink, orange, blue, green, silver, and yellow. So now Emma Jimenez Palos is trying to get up to Aaron Savona and close that gap. Last night it was these two teams duking it out with each other. In goes Jack Demers. Trying to get away, and now it's going to be up to John Hughes to close that gap on that pink rider up in front of him. In goes Mike Hartrick for Team Yellow, but John Hughes is looking up ahead, and Jack Demers is not letting up at all. So after that first sprint, Team Pink is in the lead with 5. Orange has 3. Blue's got 2. Okay. Kevin Morrison's got to explain things to me, so thank you, Kevin. Team Green went down a lap after gaining 1 point in that sprint, so, okay, so look at this. Emma Jimenez Palos winding it up on Aaron Savona. Savona shouting to Demers to get ready to go, and Emma Jimenez Palos trying to get some distance on Jack Demers. Emma Jimenez Palo hasn't go up high and over. Team Pink going way high up and over. Team Pink overtakes Team Orange. Sticks, sticks, sticks. Hold your lane, riders. John Hughes going up and over everybody, trying to get on the wheel of Jack Demers. Aaron Savona waves him on. Hughes off the saddle, trying to get onto Jack Demers. Holy smokes. Oh, heads up, heads up. Always check your shoulder, rider. Check your shoulder. In goes Palos. In goes Savona. Oh my goodness. So Team Pink has 15. Team Orange has 13 because they've each taken a lap on the field. Blue's got 2. Yellow and silver have 0, and green is -9. They can all make up points in the sprints coming up. We've got a sprint coming up at 21. All right. Demers and Hughes together. Let's see if they stay that way. Demers very strong out of Colorado. Oh, going up way high. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Everybody pay attention out there. Always shoulder check every step of the way. Hughes taking the second rotation. Couldn't get out of the traffic right there. He's got to stick with it as now Aaron Savona goes in. Hughes going to drop in on the wheel of Aaron Savona. Emma Jimenez Palo getting a break at the right time because she'll be in for the sprint. Savona trying to pull away from Hughes. Hughes trying to stay on the wheel of Aaron Savona. Emma Jimenez Palos is going to have her work cut out for her as we approach the sprint lap, which is right about now. And in goes Emma Jimenez Palo. Can she get up and over Aaron Savona, get those first place points in the bike race? And there goes Emma Jimenez Palo up and over Aaron Savona. Jack Demers waiting for Aaron Savona. It's going to be orange, pink, yellow, silver, green, blue. Team Orange picked up a little bit on that, about a half a lap. John Hughes threw the throw in. And look at this, Jack Demers just going after him. Jack Demers is so strong. He's been doing a fantastic job, and Aaron Savona now, oh, he's going to pass on that. Demers is going to go for a double rotation. We've got a tie between pink and orange. It's going to be decided on the final sprint. Jack Demers going up and over John Hughes like there's no tomorrow. Well, there isn't in bike racing. There's another Madison after this one, though. So Hughes coming up to Jimenez Palo. So pink and orange each have 28. We've got a tie for second and third, too, for third and fourth. Blue and silver, each with 2 points. So there's two different races going on here, sort of. Aaron Savona holding strong for Team Pink. Emma Jimenez Palo trying to get up and over, get onto the wheel of Aaron Savona. Team Orange has got its work cut out for it because Jack DeMars doesn't quit. And in goes DeMar. In goes Hughes. Hughes chasing him down. And DeMars is not letting up. Look at him go. Man alive, he is going like gangbusters out there. That's an old term for you, but it is worth it. DeMars just trying to ride away with it. John Hughes in hot pursuit. DeMars up and over. He passes on throwing in Aaron Savona. So we're going to have Emma Jimenez Palos back in for the chase right now. Hughes coming up to Palos for the throw-in. And he's got her in. Now she's got her work cut up. Team Green now making their exchange. Oh, DeMars goes up and over yellow. And now it's up to Evan Jimenez Palos to get up there with 8 to go in the bike race. 8 to go. Now it's Aaron Savona in for Team Pink. Look at him go. Now Kevin McIntyre inspired trying to get going. They're -8, but they can still come in third and fourth in the competition. 5th in the competition. In goes Hughes, and out in front, Aaron Savona dug deep, and he's keeping his team out front there. Aaron Savona with a nice distance on the rest of the field, including on Team Orange. They've got a half a lap on Team Orange, or a quarter of a lap on Team Orange, and now it's going to be Jack DeMar's turn again as he drops in, gets ready for the throw-in with 5 to go in the bike race, only 5 to go in this bike race. And that's going to change the standings on the Omnium. Still going strong. Evan Lucas, Adder and Fraser. Holy smokes, this is wild out here. So Jack DeMars just pedaling away as he gets ready to throw in Aaron Savona now. We're going to be hearing a bell in any minute now with 1 to go in the bike race, and there we go. Aaron Savona with 1 lap. He's just got to hold on for 1 lap. And it's going to be Team Pink. Team Orange. Team Blue. Team Green. Nope, Team Silver. Team Yellow. All right, that was crazy, man. Team Pink picked up a lap, so they've got 38 points. This is gonna change in a second, so let's hold on for the official scoring from Kevin Morrison, who does an amazing job of keeping all this straight. I don't know where we'd be. Let's hear it for all of our racers. What a great job out there. Holy smokes. All right, here it is. Team Pink has got 41. Orange has got 33. Silver's got 4. Blue has got 2. Green is -8. Yellow is -9. So Team Pink and Orange are duking it out for the Omnium. Last night, Orange won. Tonight, so far, Pink won. Let's see who's got it when it comes to the final Madison. That's going to be, how many laps is that going to be? That's going to be 80 laps. What a great race. Let's bring Team Pink up to the finish line. Aaron Savona and Jack DeMars.
All right, give it up for Team Pink, winner of the first semi-pro Madison of the day. Hopefully you guys save some left in the tank for the next couple races. Sorry, I got it. All right, give it up for Jack Dahmer and Aaron Savona. Aaron, what were you thinking out there? You took a couple. You had to make him take a couple double pulls.
I was thinking I was tired and Emma was coming every time.
Yes, she was. She was chasing you down. And Jack, you just never let off the gas. Was that your plan?
No, but yeah.
But it worked, and it's a W. All right. What was the point on that one? Oh, I can't see him. Give it up for Team Pink, Jack Dahmer, and Aaron Savona.
Oh my.
There's one more race to come.
So in the Omnium, we got Pink is in the lead with 87 points. Orange in second with 86 points. So we've got a close race there. Then we got silver in third with 12, blue with 7, yellow with -6. But Pink and Orange, a 1-point differential that's going to be decided in the final Madison, their final 80-lap Madison toward the end of the program. Right now, we've got our two youngsters up, June Savona and Gavin McPherson. While we have a second, we want to thank AAA. We expect something more. They are the generous sponsors of our youth program. We also want to give a shout out to all of our board sponsors.
All right, riders. Ride 2 of your mini match sprint competition. It's a best of 3. June Savona took the win in the first one. Gavin needs to win this one to stay alive. It's 3 laps to go right from the rail as soon as I say roll. All right, riders ready? Roll.
All right. June Savona's been busy racing mountain bikes all fall. And Gavin McPherson is new to the track. He is the nephew of Tim Bober. He's been racing out here for about, I don't know, a month or so. So they've got 2 to go in the bike race. What you got to be careful of is you get that momentum going and you think you can go all the way and then you find out you can't. And Gavin McPherson is going the longer distance right now. Let's see if he can get up and over June Savona. Gavin McPherson trying to take on June Savona, who's been dominating out here this weekend, but Gavin McPherson is going for it. Okay, look at these two duking it out to the end. You got to get a final kick in there, and it's going to be, oh, June Savona, Gavin McPherson. Nice effort up there. We just got to get some technique down for each of them, and they're going to be great little racers, that's for sure. They're already great little racers. Let's hear it for those kids. Come on. Yeah. While we wait for them to get up to the line, I just want to take a second to shout out to Hollywood Racks for being a generous board sponsor. Sweet Bike Shop, which, by the way, its owner, Seth Kleingass, is in the infield at the Spokeasy. He'll serve you a very nice beverage. Adam Sports Medicine, who takes care of all of our ills out here at the Velodrome. CompuWare, Iconic Tattoo and Piercing, the original downtown Ferndale Bike Shop. Clever Printing, I Love Gravel Racing, Clever Fox Cyclery, and Factor. Plus, the Well & Company out of Savannah, Georgia. And Metro Times. So now we're going to have another this is the elimination. And John Hughes is back to score.
All right.
To shout it out.
Give it up for June Savona, winner of that little match sprint competition. You wanted to take the front in that race. Was that your goal?
Yes.
All right, excellent job, young man. Here's your rose. Who are you going to give that to?
Probably my mom.
That's a good answer. Keep mom happy. She feeds you. All right, give it up for June Savona.
How does Luke determine when you've lapped the field? Because I feel like official protest, Luke Cavender. You're gonna hear it forever. Team Orange with official protest in that.
Yeah, no, there was definitely no protest in that
I don't know where
race.
the lap is. We'll let YouTube decide.
Do I need to call an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for talking too much? Waking me up, texting me in the morning.
All right, what are we doing? Elimination race? Luke Cavender, you're eliminated.
All right. All right, riders. This is your elimination race. When you're all together, when you come around, you hear a single bell to start the race. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, this is the elimination race. The way this race is going to work, we're going to let the riders roll off the line. When they roll off the line, they're going to get 5 to go. It's going to be 5 to go. With 1 lap to go, we're going to ring the bell. When we ring a bell, that means we're pulling a rider out of the race. We are going to pull the last place rider out of the race. Whoever's rear wheel, the back of their rear wheel, is the last one to cross the line will be pulled out and eliminated from the race. This is going to happen every other lap until we're down to the final 2 riders. When we're down to the final 2, they're going to have a 2-lap all-out match sprint. So remember, all the action is at the back of the pack. 3 laps to the first pole, 3 laps to the first pole. Right now we got Jaden McMullen. McMullen sitting at the back of the pack. As Cash Adamski says, I don't even want to mess with the back. Let's go right to the front. Luckily, no one's lapping the field here, so Luke Cavender doesn't have to worry about that. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Right now, Wesley Hill having to go up and over with Matt Giddings. Jaden McMullen looking for a wheel to sit on. Jaden McMullen says, you know what, guys? I'm trying to win this Madison Cup. I'll let you have that one. And the first rider out is going to be the one off the back. McMullen, Jaden McMullen, you are eliminated. Jaden McMullen, the first one out. Here comes another bell. Here comes another bell. All right, riders, now watch the back of the pack down low. Lyndon Spence. Lyndon Spence fighting it out with his teammate Roman Mantle as Craig Vittori pushes way up in the middle of the field. Watch those silver jerseys. They're going to be fighting with each other. Roman Mantle, Lyndon Space is going to be close. It's going to be, Mantle, Ronan Mantle, Mantle. Ronan Mantle, you are eliminated. And Hillier now at the back of the pack, James Hillier. James Hillier knows there's some cash on the line. He wants that money. James Hillier pushing up and over. Kyle Perry looks back. Now Lyndon Space down low, trapped in, not much room to go. Kyle Perry, James Hillier trying to push. It's going to be Space, Lyndon Space. You are eliminated, Lyndon Space. And now Wesley Hill at the back. Craig Vittori trapped in. Tim Bober trying to hang on that wheel. All the way to the line. Wesley Hill trying to get over the top of Tim Bober. Bober trying to hold him off, and it's going to be Wesley Hill, you are eliminated. Here we go. Tim Bober and Matt Giddings now at the back. Craig Vittori trying to fight off Tim Bober. Bober down low on the wheel of Jack Dymar. Jack Dymar jumping up a group, but it's going to be Bober, Tim Bober, you are eliminated. Jack Dymar went straight from that elimination race, from that semi-pro Madison into this elimination race. He's going up and over. Now Craig, whoa, look at that. They saved themselves, keeping it upright. Summerhill and Dymar hooking handlebars. Jack Dymar says, no thanks. It's going to be Jack Dymar. Jack Dymar, you are eliminated. But you kept it upright. So that was pretty good right there. Vittori looking over, seeing Matt Giddings making the move. Vittori in that arrow position, overlapping wheels with Kyle Perry. These guys are getting sketchy out there. Vittori pushing it to the line. It's going to be Craig Vittori. Craig Vittori, you are eliminated. Maybe not holding the handlebars like that no more, Craig. James Hillier pushing Danny Summerhill out of the way. On the front is Matt Giddings. Kyle Perry and Cash Adamski fighting it out of the back. Kyle Perry goes down low. Cash Adamski trying to get over the top of Danny Summerhill. Summerhill waiting a second. Summerhill needed to put on the gas. Kyle Perry says, man, it's getting fast. I'm going to sit up. Kyle Perry, you are eliminated. Now James Hillier pushing up and over. Martinez going with him. Adamski trying to get over the top of Giddings. Giddings was on the front for a long time. Giddings being held down by the junior Cash Adamski. Adamski making Giddings work for it. All the way to the line. Giddings trying to fit it down low. It's going to be, Giddings, Matt Giddings, you are eliminated. Oh, is that Willie? What up, Willie? There we go. Down to 4 riders, down to 4 riders. Cash Adamski at the back. Let's make some noise for Cash Adamski, 15 years old. Can he get up and over these dedicated pro riders? Adamski in the blue jersey trying to make a move. Can he get over Summerhill? It's going to be Cash Adamski. You are eliminated, Cash Adamski. Whoa, down to 3 riders. These guys are bumping elbows. Clever Martinez pushing down on Hillier. Hillier haven't hit the brakes. James Hillier, has he got enough left in the tank to get over Danny Summerhill? Summerhill looking back. James Hillier with the last minute push, and it's going to be Hillier, James Hillier. Now we got Danny Summerhill and Clever Martinez. Martinez at the front, Summerhill in the back. Martinez taking Summerhill, whoa, all the way to the top of the track. Martinez looking back, Summerhill going. They're going to be a drag race all the way to the line. Can Summerhill get over the top of Martinez? Martinez trying to hold him off. Summerhill saying, man, I ain't got it tonight. It's going to go to, big last move. 1 to go. Can Martinez hold him off? Summerhill getting arrows. Summerhill says, I'm saving it for the Madison. And the winner of tonight's pro elimination race, Clever Martinez. The Venezuelan showing him how it's done. What a race. They got pretty sketchy there. Lots of bumping elbows. These guys are going getting a little bit tired, but still keeping it at 100.
Clever Martinez, here we are again. It's nice meeting you out here. How'd that go?
It went well. I guess I finally trained enough to come here and put on a show. I'm just stoked and grateful for everyone here coming out and from one way or the other supporting this program. And thank you very much, Lexus Velodrome.
We like it that you're supporting this program by racing here in Detroit. You've come a long way. Let's hear it for Clever Martinez. He's from Venezuela, but where are you living these days?
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs, so yay, Clever. Woohoo!
All right, riders. This is your elimination race. If you guys are all together, you have a single bell when you come around. No bell, no pull, down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Oh, don't overlap wheels and don't make a hole where there isn't one. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and they're rolling off the line. This is our semi-pro B elimination. At the front, that's Julian Jankowski. On his hip, Jordan Khalil Kariga. Then we have Brian Blackwell, Sawyer Colleen, Everett Jankowski, Cesar Tolentino, Brian Adams, Doug Derdowski, Drew Laird, Holly Adejimo, and Gerald Walker. Bruce Carlson's watching from Maine. He is the president of the Gerald Walker fan club. Bruce, I wish you were here because you'd get the laps right. You could really show Luke Cavender how to count laps. Never going to let it go, Luke Cavender. Never letting it go. Doug Durdowski now going off the front with Drew Laird. Brian Adams chasing him down. Blackwell on the pedals. Khalil Kariga playing a dangerous game at the very back of the pack. Pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Holly Adejumo needs to keep the pedals going. Julian Jankowski at the back. Can Jankowski stay in? Adejumo trying to chase him down, and it's going to be Holly Adejumo. You are eliminated. Black line, Gerald. Chasing on. Julian Jankowski trying to get to Gerald Walker. Remember, this pack has blown up a little bit. Doug Durdowski on the front of the pack. All right, riders, pulling on this lap. See if Julian Jankowski can stay in. It's going to be Jankowski, right? Gerald Walker. You are eliminated. Gerald Walker. Now Jordan Khalil Kariga at the back of the pack. Khalil Kariga needs to chase down Everett Jankowski. Khalil Kariga at the back, having to get over Everett. Everett on the wheel of Cesar Tolentino. All the way through. Khalil Kariga making a push. It's going to be Jordan Khalil Kariga. You are eliminated. Everett Jankowski able to accelerate up to the main group. Now it's Cesar Tolentino at the back of the pack. Let's see if Cesar can catch on. Cesar on the pedals. All the way through. And not enough time, and it's going to be Cesar Tolentino. You are eliminated. And now we've got everybody back together. Brian Blackwell making a move over the top. Sawyer Killeen going with him. Everett Jankowski at the back. Does Jankowski got any legs left? Pushing it to the line. Jankowski trying to get over the top of Drew Laird. And it's going to be Everett Jankowski. You are eliminated. Now Sawyer Killeen at the back. Sawyer Killeen, 11 years old. The rest of these guys are not 11 years old. Let's see if Sawyer can get up and over these old guys. Sawyer trying to make a move. Brian Adams trying to hold him off. Sawyer's got a big jump, and it's going to be, close, but it's Sawyer Killeen. You are eliminated. Great race from Sawyer there. Brian Blackwell still at the front now. Rivera looking for Drew Laird. Drew Laird's got a big jump. Drew Laird does the sprint training out here. He knows how to really pick it up. Brian Adams going, and it's going to be down low. Brian Blackwell, you are eliminated. Thought he was safe. The other riders came over the top. Now Drew Laird trying to pin Brian Adams down. Drew Laird holding Brian Adams down. Brian Adams trying to push his way out. Trying to get over the top. Brian Adams able to push his way through. Drew Laird with the push. It's going to be close. It's going to be, Doug Durdowski down low. Durdowski. We got 2 to go. Brian Adams up top. Drew Laird at the bottom. Drew Laird just done a couple really hard accelerations, but he's a sprinter out here. He's used to it. Early move from Drew Laird. Can Laird stay away? Brian Adams on his wheel. Brian Adams needs to get up and over the top of Drew Laird. Brian Adams now needs to push it. Drew Laird trying to hold him off. They're shoulder to shoulder all the way. Brian Adams accelerating over the top of Drew Laird. Making a comeback. It's going to be close, and the winner is Brian Adams. What a sprint. Great finish there. All right, what a race. Drew Laird making all those big efforts, but Brian Adams made the one effort that matters, and that's the one at the end. Let's give it up for Brian Adams taking the W.
Give it up for Brian Adams rolling to the finish line with a good move at the end. But more importantly, give it up for Brian Adams and his medical team taking care of all of our medical stuff here. Thanks to them for their tireless work. Brian, I didn't think you were going to pull that one off.
Neither did I.
Hey, that was pretty good at the end there, though. All right, I got one question for you. Who are you going to give this rose to?
Well, my daughter's home from Michigan State, so I'm going to bring it home for her.
There you go. Go green. Let's go. Hey, Savage. How's your wheels doing? You got enough gas in there? Got enough gas in your tires over there, bud?
All right, next up is our Semi-Pro A elimination race. Derek Savage. So, man, I'm going to sit this one out. Luke Cavender called them out.
All right. Got Savage joining us at the line. All right, racers, this is your elimination race. When you come around, you'll have 5 laps to go. You hear a single bell. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and here we go. On the front's Kevin McIntyre, second place. Eric Buckhav, third. Brian Jankowski, fourth. Emma Jimenez-Palos, fifth. Aaron Savona, sixth. Michael Hartrick. Derek Savage, Will Dua, Evan Lucas, and Adarin Frazier. 5 laps till the first pole, riders. 5 laps till the first pole. Make sure you check out K-Dubs out front, the food truck, best food truck in Detroit, parked right here at the Lexus Velodrome. Somebody could tell her that the announcer wants a chicken shawarma bowl at the end of the night. That would be awesome. I will pay you cash money, Kristen Wait, if you make me a chicken shawarma bowl for the end of the night. Or some chicken tenders. One of the two is fine with me. The bar is open. We got Seth from Sweet Bikes and Michelle down there slanging some drinks. Here comes the bell. Here comes the bell. Eliminate that soberness. Come on down to the Spokeasy. Watch the back of the pack. Derek Savage. Savage needing to go. Will Dua making a move over the top. Savage trapped in down low. Will coming up top, and it's going to be Savage. Derek Savage, you are eliminated. It's almost like Savage didn't want to do that race. Now Buckhav, Mr. Thursday Night at the back of the pack. Eric Buckhav having to get up and over. Kevin McIntyre pushing in the middle of the pack. Buckhav trying to push over. Will Dua. Dua trying to hold him off. It's going to be close. It's going to be, oh, Buckhav, Eric Buckhav. You are eliminated, Eric Buckhav. Dua trying to get over Adder and Frazier. Frazier trying to hold him off. Frazier trapped in down low. Will Dua trying to stay on the pedals. Adder and Frazier pushing. It's going to be Frazier, Adder and Frazier. You are eliminated. Aaron Savona playing it close there. Staying in down low. Now Kevin McIntyre making a move up and over. Will Dua going with him. Savona looks back, sees he's the last one. Savona knows he needs to accelerate. Emma Jimenez Palos pushing her way out. And it's going to be, oh, Savona, Aaron Savona. You are eliminated, Aaron Savona. Will Dua at the back. Dua's got a big jump here. He needs to get up and over Evan Lucas. Let's see if he's got the legs left in him. Pushing all the way up and over. Now Jankowski trapped in down low, and it's going to be, oh, Will Dua. Will made the trip here from New York City, but you are eliminated. They're going to see Will a couple times this season. Now Kevin McIntyre at the back of the pack. He's got to get up and over Jimenez Palos. Jimenez Palos going with Jankowski as Jankowski pushes over the top. Jankowski with the big push. McIntyre trying to push over Hartrick. It's going to be McIntyre, Kevin McIntyre, K-Mac attack. You are eliminated. Looks like the Savonas got their dad some shawarmas. Aaron's going to have to pound those down. Let's see if Hartrick can get over the top. Mike Hartrick chasing hard onto the wheel, and it's going to be not enough time. Michael Hartrick. Hartrick, you are eliminated. We're down to 3 riders, Timbo Slice has got a dog. Timbo Slice is eating a hot dog. He's getting fueled up. He's ready to go. Let's see if Jimenez Palos can get over Evan Lucas. Jimenez Palos need to push it hard all the way to the line. Whoa, they're getting close, and it's going to be, oh, Jankowski, Brian Jankowski, you are eliminated. Down to 2, they're going to see 2 to go. 2 laps to go. Evan Lucas on the front. Emma Jimenez Palos at the back. Jimenez Palos going up and down. Here comes the bell. Here comes the bell. Can Lucas hold off Jimenez Palos? Jimenez Palos out of the saddle. Here we go. Shoulder to shoulder, fighting it out. Jimenez Palos versus Evan Lucas all the way to the line. Can Jimenez Palos get him? Evan Lucas holding him off, and the winner's going to be Evan Lucas. What a race. I don't know if the rest of you pro riders saw it, but Tim Bober has a hot dog. He's getting ready for the final Pro Madison. Attention, attention, Tim Bober has a hot dog. He's ready to send it. If you ask Kristen Waite out front at K-Dubs for the Tim Bober special, it's a hot dog with no fixins, just a straight raw dog. It's actually not even hot. It's a cold hot dog. Tim Bober's favorite. He wakes up in the middle of the night, goes to the fridge, opens up a pack of Ballpark, and just chows them down. All right, now we got another race for our junior riders. Tim Bober, there we go. Oh, look at that, down to that dog. The Glizzy Gobbler, Tim Bober. Yeah, boy. Bizarre.
All right, give it up for Evan Lucas, winner of that semi-pro elimination race. Hey, was that your first win here?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, kid. All right, give it up for Evan Lucas.
Evan Lucas getting the win, his first win out here, I think.
That's your name, right?
Just call him D-Lo Curry. Blizzah. Listen to that Boss Man D-Lo, you know what I'm talking about. Which most of you probably don't listen to Boss Man D-Lo, but now that Rio's free, who even needs Boss Man D-Lo? Now we got June Savona against Gavin McPherson. Round of applause for Evan Lucas getting the win. Is Clever Martinez over there eating a hot dog? Martinez says, Timbo Slice, give me that special. Our pro riders over there on the infield getting ready for this final 120 lap Pro Madison. About to get wild out there. These guys a little bit tired. They've put a lot of laps on tonight.
All right, juniors. This is your 3-lap match sprint. It's 3 laps to go right from the line. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and they're rolling. Here we go, here we go.
Hey, Joe, can we get some music?
2 to go. Gavin McPherson says, let me go early. Let's see if he can get down to the black line. He needs to get up and over. McPherson now going off the front. Ken Savona chase on. Don't look back, Junior. Don't look back. Hold that black line and push it. Gavin McPherson on the front out of the saddle. Chasing him down, June Savona. All the way to the line. Make some noise for these kids. Come on, put your hands together. All the way to the line. Gavin McPherson.
All right, after we get Gavin to the line, we're going to take a 5-minute break, let the pros warm up for the final race of the weekend for them. Get Gavin over to the line. He just couldn't let June take the clean sweep of the day. He had to put one loss into him. But it's a win for you, young man. Good job out there. So, who are you going to give this rose to?
My grandma or my mom?
Grandma or your mom. It's one rose.
My mom, probably.
There you go. All right, give it up for Gavin McPherson. Pros, watch out for me. I'm still standing on the track. Track's open for 5 minutes for the pros to warm up.
All right, we're coming over here to visit some of our friends. So let's see, we got an old Wolverine over here. What's your name?
Dan Roof.
Dan Roof. You're on the wall over there too. Yeah, he helped us after the collapse. He helps us reinflate it. So you brought your friends from where?
Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo. All right, well, we're glad you're here. Thank you for coming. You're Mrs. Roof?
Yes.
All right. So Dan used to race with the Wolverines back in the 70s. Yeah, it was a minute ago, but thanks for being here. You having a good time?
Thank you, Christine.
Wolverines, all right. Where's my other group? Okay, right here. Oh, you're not all here right now. Where's everybody? So these guys are regulars. How did you start coming to the Lexus Velodrome?
Cal brought us.
Okay, and you having a good time?
Absolutely, all the time.
All the time. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I love being out here to watch Gerald race.
All right, watch Gerald race? Oh, wow. Does Gerald know that you're here to watch him race? All right. Woo, Gerald. All right. And who's this group over here? Hello, you all. Where are you from? Let's see. Who's the spokesperson? How about you?
We're from Farmington.
You're from Farmington. And how'd you happen to come here?
It's her birthday.
Oh, it's her birthday. Happy birthday. What's your name?
Erin.
Erin, happy birthday, Erin. I would sing, but it would ruin it. So, glad you're all here. That's a good way to celebrate a birthday. All right. All right, we want to point out all of our great sponsors who are on the boards back here. We're going to start with Clever Fox Cyclery. They're a new shop that opened up in Auburn Hills. They're with Factor. Also, I Love Gravel Racing. Detroit's Printer, Clever Printing. We've got a whole bunch of people on this wall here who helped pay for the reinflation of our velodrome when it went down a few years ago. We tried to block out that memory, but it happened, and here we are, still going strong. We've also got the original downtown Ferndale Bike Shop, Iconic Tattoo and Piercing, CompuMark, Craig's Coffee, some people we know, Adams Sports Medicine, Sweet Bike Shop, AAA, and Hollywood Racks. We want to thank them all. Brian Adams, how's it going tonight?
Hey, it's a nice, quiet night. That's what we want.
Nice, quiet night, says the doctor. All right, cool. Thank you, Brian Adams, for being here. All right. How's the bar going, Seth? What's the favorite beverage tonight?
Tonight we're serving the Suffering Cyclist.
Suffering Cyclist.
Suffering Cyclist. It's the drink of the night. Yeah, holiday spirited.
Holiday special or the holiday spirit? The Suffering Cyclist. Come on down to the Spokeasy and get your favorite Suffering Cyclist. If you can say that fast 5 times, we'll serve you some more. All right, we're going to get back to the racing now, I think.
All right, pro racers. This is the final event of the weekend for the Omnium. This is your 120-lap Madison. Bells are going to be at 101, 81, 61, 41, and 1. Double points in the final sprint. If you take a lap, it's 10 points. If you lose a lap, it's minus 10. Riders on the backstretch, you know the drill. You got to stay motionless until they make their first lap. Riders ready? Roll.
All right. This is the big race of the weekend. Big race of the weekend. We're going to give the overall points. Right now, sitting in 6th place, Team Silver, Ronan Mansell and Lyndon Space. Sitting in 5th place, Team White, Matt Giddings and Tim Bober. In 4th place, Team Black, Clever Martinez and Wesley Hill with 17 points. Team Blue with 26 points, Kyle Perry and Cash Adamski. Team Red with 32 points, Danny Summerhill and Craig Batorian, the leaders on the track with 40 points overall. James Hillier and Jaden McMullen. There's a lot of points in this race, though. We're going to have a sprint, a bell lap at 101, 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. Here comes exchanges from Wesley. Whoa, early, almost getting sketchy off the bat. That's what I'm talking about. See what happens here. Race is still under control. Race is still under control. Danny Summerhill itching to get it going. Ronan Mansell and Lyndon Space about to make an exchange. Tim Bober and Matt Giddings about to make that exchange. Here comes Team Black and Team Red. The race is out of control, riders. Matt Giddings going early. Team White wants to get their lap back. Team White trying to get their lap back. Let's see if these riders let him go. White is not really worried about winning the race. So these other riders might say, hey, let him get a lap. Team White going early. Tim Bober and Matt Giddings, they want to get that lap. Let's see what the rest of these riders do. Everyone else being kind of nonchalant. Tim Bober coming in hot. Double exchange from the middle and the back of the pack. High exchange for the blue team. Martinez needs to get up and over. Bober about a half a lap up on Giddings. Let's see if they let him catch back on. These guys were chasing the whole last race. They said, why not chase off the front instead of the back? Matt Giddings with pretty much the most aero bars you can get. They're getting close to getting their lap back. They lost a lap in the first race yesterday. Since it's cumulative, they want to get the lap. The question is, do they catch or wait to get points? You got to be careful waiting to get points because you might not catch on. And give it up for Team White. Right off the bat, getting a lap. Team White gaining those 10 points early. The rest of the peloton sitting up. It's Team White now. Can they hang on to that lap? That's the question. Was that too many matches too early? Whoa, what's going on here? Double exchange from black and red. Hillier jumping up and over. Giddings and Bober now fighting to stay back in it. Double exchange. We got a sprint coming up soon. Summerhill and Martinez fighting it out. Cash Adamski looks over his shoulder. Summerhill and Martinez bumping elbows. Summerhill's making Martinez try to go down low. He's going to have to back off the pedals. Here comes the bell. Sprint lap up, sprint lap up. Hot, 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 hot. Hillier coming in. And points are going to go blue, black, red, yellow. Blue, black, red, yellow. Team White drifting off the back. Can they catch back on? Wesley Hill now to the front of the pack. Hillier telling Kyle Perry, I'm underneath you, bro. Give me some space. High exchange for the yellow team. High exchange for the yellow team. Bober and Giddings got their lap, but now they're off the back. Was it too hard, too early? Lyndon Space and Ronan Mantle making their exchange, trying to stay with this lead group. Matt Giddings with the big push. And White's back in it. White's back in it. Vittori getting close to the wheel of Jaden McMullen. Is that Keenan? What up, Keenan? Here comes the exchange for the red team. Danny Summerhill in. He checks the points. Says, all right, we got 2. Right now, the leaders of the race, Team White is up with 10 points. Leaders of the race right now is Team White. Kyle Perry, the freight train coming in for Cash Adamski. Next sprint is at 81. The next sprint is at 81. They got a lot of laps to go. 80 laps to go. That's pretty much... That's riding from right here to the Meyer on 8 Mile. If you went for imagine riding to going down Woodward. You're riding from Woodward all the way straight up to 8 Mile to the Meyer at full speed the entire time without stopping. That's about how much racing these guys got left. Oh yeah, and in the middle, they're gonna throw some sprints in here. Now, right now, the speed is deceiving. These guys are going probably about, right now with this jump here, I bet they're at 30, 32 miles an hour, all powered by their legs. Jaden McMullen throwing in James Hillier. Now, don't say too much, because it looks like we might have some moves being made here. Hillier splitting the exchange. Whoa, Danny Summerhill able to get up and over. James Hillier now on the pedals. Here comes Craig Vittori. Vittori's got to stay with Wesley Hill. Kyle Perry staying on it. Here comes Jaden McMullen. McMullen into the race. Coming in hot. Tim Bober calling out Matt Giddings. Still the leaders on the track, Team White. Kyle Perry making a move, trying to get up and over. Coming in hot, Adamski. Summerhill looking, whoa, they're getting close there. Summerhill getting thrown in from Vittori, 84. We got a bell at 81. Can Cash Adamski stay away? Can Cash Adamski stay away? Summerhill on the hip of James Hillier. He's in the position he wants to be, 82. Let's see if the red team throws in Craig Vittori, if Vittori stays up high. I think Vittori's going to stay in. Summerhill telling Vittori to stay in. Here comes the bell, here comes the bell. Oh, and big move there. Summerhill going up and over. Can he get away? Can he get over Kyle Perry? Kyle Perry out of the saddle. Summerhill making him work for it. And points are going to go red, blue, black, yellow. Wesley Hill coming in for Clever Martinez. Craig Vittori in. Vittori needs to hang on to that wheel of Wesley Hill. We got 3 teams off the front, blue, black, and red. Chasing is yellow and white. Silver just off the back. Danny Summerhill ramping up the tempo. All right, so right now we got updated Omnium points. The updated Omnium points puts black in 4th with 22 points. Blue in 3rd with 34 points. Red in 2nd with 39 points. And Team Yellow in the lead with 42 points. So this is anyone's race. The overall Omnium, the winners of the Cup. It could be anyone here. Now Craig Vittori making a move on Wesley Hill. Vittori pulls up. Wesley Hill pulls back on. James Hillier trying to chase back on with Kyle Perry. Giddings and Bober working hard just off the back. Team White really wanted that lap early. They might be regretting that. Might be slightly regretting that decision. Let's see if they can get up there. We got 4 teams on the front. 4 teams on the front. Wesley Hill, Clever Martinez. Summerhill pulls up and the whole pack pulls up. Let's go, Matt Giddings. Get up there, Giddings. All the way. Can Team White catch back on? The pack's sitting up. See if Giddings can get up there. Whoa, Matt Giddings having to go up and over Roman Mantle. Kyle Perry says, I'm going to make you work for it. High exchange for the red team. Whoa, Team Silver able to wheel it out there. Martinez looking for Wesley Hill. Tim Bober looking for Matt Giddings. They got to go up high. They're almost caught back on. Let's go, Team White. Make some noise for Team White. They lapped the field early, but now they're feeling it. Tim Bober, black line Bober, take it. And back to the front of the pack, we got Cash Adamski. We got a sprint lap coming up, Cash Adamski about to throw in Kyle Perry. Danny Summerhill making a move over the top. Summerhill says, let's go right to the front. Danny Summerhill rolling off the front. 62 to go. He's got a bell on the next lap, Let's see what happens here. Here comes Kyle Perry. Kyle Perry making a move. Craig Vittori, is he going to come in? Vittori looking for his part. Whoa! James Hillier going for it. Hillier sunning it. Cash Adamski looking for Kyle Perry. Craig Vittori gritting his teeth, trying to get over the top. And points are going to go. Yellow, blue, red, black. James Hillier says, keep the gas on now, Jaden McMullen. The #1 Canadian junior road and cyclocross racer, Jaden McMullen on the front. Cash Adamski set a national record this year in the individual pursuit for the U.S. men's 15-16 age group. Now he's on the front racing with Kyle Perry, the current Masters National Madison champion. High exchange for Hillier and McMullen. Team Yellow is the marked team. James Hillier leading it out. We got a little bit of a break in the pace. Let's see if Silver and White can get up there. Work together, Silver and White. Let's go, get up there. We got a lull in between sprints. The next sprint's at 41. All right, so here's the points as of right now. Silver sitting in 6th. Team Black in 5th. Team Yellow in 4th with 7 points. Team Red in 3rd with 9 points. Team White still sitting in 2nd with 10 points. And Team Blue with 11 points. Let's see if Bober and Mantle can catch back on. A lull in the race. These guys have been hurting for a long time out there. And look at that. Silver and White are back in it. Put your hands together. All of our teams are back together. Team White working hard. They took that early lap and they've been chasing off the back. Tim Bober, that hot dog has re-energized Tim Bober. All it took was one hot dog. And he's back in it like he never left. Matt Giddings on the back of the pack as Kyle Perry, the freight train, keeping it rolling. Perry keeping that tempo high. Here's the exchange from Space and Mantle. Coming in as Adamski. Bober and Giddings. Bober and Giddings need to get off the back of the pack. They need to get off the back of the pack. Too much work sitting all the way back there. Cash Adamski staying right on the front. Using those pursuit skills as Adamski. The youngest rider in the field. And here goes a move from Wesley Hill. Wesley Hill taking a flyer. Vittori comes in. Whoa, 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 McMullen. Oh, watch out. We need some help with McMullen. They overlap wheels. That means James Hillier is going to have to go solo. James Hillier hopping in the race. Somebody check his bike out. We got a sprint lap coming up. Team Yellow's in the lead. Team Yellow's in the lead of the race. James Hillier's in there solo. Rolling away is Clever Martinez. Martinez making the move after Wesley Hill with a big acceleration. Here comes Cash Adamski for Kyle Perry. Can Wesley Hill stay away? Here's the bell. Team Black needs those points. Here comes Summerhill. Summerhill chasing him down. Can Summerhill take Wesley Hill? Wesley Hill trying to stay away. Danny Summerhill won those first place points. And points are going to go red, black, blue, and yellow. Jaden McMullen, where's McMullen at? Jaden McMullen makes a noise. Jaden McMullen took a spill. He's back on the track. McMullen ready to go. Kid just hit the ground doing 35 miles an hour, hops back up, jumps back in the race. That's grit right there, Jaden McMullen. I think he slid on his disc wheel. And James Hillier staying in it, doing like 8 double pulls right there. We got 2 sprints left. Let's see what McMullen does here. Jaden McMullen's got that. He's got the rip in his shorts. Jaden McMullen now has got that adrenaline going. Having to go all the way up and over is Danny Summerhill. Summerhill wanting to send it. Danny Summerhill going off the front. Oh boy, the points have changed. Team Yellow moving into 5th place with 8 points. Team Black in 4th with 9 points. Team White with 10 points in 3rd. Team Blue with 13 points. And the leaders on the track, Team Red. Team Red with 14. Vittori needs to keep the pressure high. Chasing back on. McMullen and Martinez back in the race. Tim Bober looking for Giddings. Kyle Perry rolling off the front. We got 2 sprints left. 2 sprints left in this Pro Madison date number 2 of the Detroit Madison Cup. We want to thank our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. AAA, expect something more. Metro Times, the original downtown Ferndale bike shop. Sweet Bikes, CompuMark, Clever Fox Cyclery, Clever Printing, Hollywood Racks, I Love Gravel Racing. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, you want to get your company's name up on the wall, hit up Katie at LexusVelodrome.com. You can sponsor this nonprofit. Everything we do for kids is no charge. As Martinez pushes over the top. Team Black's Clever Martinez wants these points for 21. Next bell's at 21, only 2 sprints left. Look at this, Wesley Hill going for it again. Chasing him down is Craig Battori. Craig Battori from Craig's Coffee, one of our sponsors. Battori on the wheel, let's see if he can get over Wesley Hill. Battori chasing him down, but here comes Cash Adamski. 23 to go, they're switched up. Here comes Summerhill for Battori. Battori hurting out there. Martinez looking for, and on the front, Danny Summerhill, he's gonna see the bell on the next lap. Can Summerhill stay away? Clever Martinez trying to close it down. Here comes Jaden McMullen. Danny Summerhill gritting his teeth. Clever Martinez fighting it out. Team Red going for the exchange. Team, it's going to go red, black, yellow. Oh, black missed the exchange. Wesley Hill has to go with no exchange. Keeping the pressure on is Jaden McMullen. Battori's got to stay on McMullen's wheel. James Hillier, I bet James Hillier's about to attack. My guess is Hillier's about to attack right here. James Hillier putting the pressure on. Battori needs to close it down. Here we go, our overall points in the Omnium. Fighting it out for the top 3 spots. Team Blue with 40 points. Team Yellow with 50. And right now, Team Red's in the lead of the overall with 51 points. 1 sprint left. Team Red has got to beat Team Yellow. It's coming down to red and yellow in the overall. Red and yellow in the overall. Jaden McMullen picking it up. Summerhill looking for Battori. Battori's got to get up there. Craig Battori can't let yellow roll away. They have, whoever wins the sprint between yellow and red, yellow and red. And Battori able to close down the wheel of James Hillier. Here comes Cash Adamski. Blue's in there. Blue could still take it. Double points on the final sprint. Double points on the final sprint. We got 12 to go. 12 to go. Summerhill looking at the points. He sees they're in the lead. Team Yellow is down 1 point in the overall to Team Red. Team Blue is down 10 points in the overall. So you can win this race, or you can win the overall. Double exchange from red and blue. We got 9 to go. 9 to go in the Detroit Madison Cup. This is Mad Track Racing. Less than a mile to go in the final race of the weekend for these pro riders. Craig Battori on the front. Craig's Coffee pushing the heat. Kyle Perry going up high. Here comes James Hillier. Kyle Perry making a move. Kyle Perry going for it. Off the front is Clever Martinez. This could throw everything off. Red's got to catch yellow. 1,000 meters to go. 1,000 meters to go. Black is leading. Black is leading the race. Clever Martinez on the front. Clever Martinez leading out, 4 to go, 4 to go. Chasing him down is Cash Adamski. Danny Summerhill, can Danny Summerhill stay away? JD McMullen on his wheel. Wesley Hill out the front, Wesley Hill out the front, but here goes Danny Summerhill. Summerhill trying to get over the top of Cash Adamski. Here comes the exchange, Kyle Perry in the race. 3 to go, 500 meters to go. Let's make some noise. Put your hands together, let's go. All the way, come on everybody. They're going for it, can Summerhill catch him? Here comes Vittori. Hillier making a push. Craig Vittori pushing high, here comes the bell. Craig Vittori overtaking Danny Summerhill. Sorry, Clever Martinez. Vittori's got to stay on it. Can Hillier get over the top of Vittori? All the way to the line. They're fighting it out. And it's going to go. Black, yellow, red, blue, white. What a race. We're going to have to wait for the official results. It's going to be close on who won the race and who won the overall.
All right. Final points on that race. Team Red with 23. Team Black with 22. Team Yellow with 16. Team Blue with 14. Then in 5th was White and 6th was Silver. But Team Red won that Madison. We'll have a result on who won the Omnium, which is the full weekend of racing. That's the score of 3 Madisons altogether. But tonight, Team Red wins that one. Team Black in second.
I want 2 teams up to the start-finish line, Team Red and Team Yellow. I want Team Red up here first. Then I want Team Yellow up here. And it was a close one both nights, but give it up by 1 point tonight. Team Red, Craig Vittori and Danny Summerhill. They won tonight, but they did not win the overall. I know, I'm sorry. Craig's Coffee, how's it going out there?
It's hot. What? It's hot, it's a little toasty.
It's hot and toasty. All right, just like your beans?
I got a good partner, so all I had to do is stay in line, follow a good wheel, and I don't know, it was a good race.
You guys almost pulled it out there at the end. You did a couple double pulls there. Was that the plan?
Yeah, definitely. We figured out what we wanted to change from last night, and I think that Craig executed pretty perfectly, so that was exactly what we wanted to do.
Hey, it almost worked out. But congratulations for you guys winning tonight. But now I got to get the overall winners up here for the 2-day. Team Yellow, James Hillier and Jaden McMullen.
By 1 point.
By 1 point. And Jaden, you decided to take a little nap on the couch on the backstretch over there. Was that part of the plan?
Maybe. I just wanted to have a little fun with it.
Yeah, get your adrenaline up a little bit. All right, James, you had a good sprint there at the end to stay ahead of Team Red. What was going through your mind that whole race, especially when he went down?
Well, when Jaden went down, I knew immediately that I had to get in. Like, I saw him get down, and then he crashed actually right before he was going to throw me in, pretty close. So I had to think pretty quick and get on the group that was attacking. But they were attacking, and I just swung down, and it was like a 5 bike length gap. He got up pretty fast. I think I was in for 10 laps. And thankfully, that was later in the race, so it sort of slowed down quite a bit. If that had happened earlier, I don't think I would have held the wheel. We would have lost the lap, but yeah, I mean, it worked out. It wasn't fun in the moment, but
hey, you guys still pulled out the weekend. Winners of our overall Omnium 2-day Detroit Madison Cup, James Hillier and Jaden McMullen. You'll see them on the podiums later. All right, good job, you guys.
What a great job by our pro racers. Let's hear it again for all of our racers. We'll be at the podium in a little bit. First, we got a semi-pro Madison, 80 laps to determine who is the overall winner of the Detroit Madison Cup, 2024 Detroit Madison Cup. We've been holding the Madison Cup since we opened in 2018.
All right, semi-pros up to the rail. Let's go.
I'm going to give a shout out to Nick. It's his birthday. Where'd he go? He's somewhere down there. Okay, happy birthday, Nick. All right, here's the overall going into our, I'll get that for you in a minute. What a great job our scorekeepers are doing up here. Kevin Morrison doing a fantastic job of keeping track about what's happening out there. Somebody in the audience asked me what was going on, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to figure it out. Okay, so right now in the Omnium, the semi-pro Omnium, leading it with 87 points, Aaron Savona and Jack DeMar. In second with 86 points, Team Orange, John Hughes and Emma Jimenez-Palos. In third, Derek Savage and Evan Lucas with 12 points. In fourth, Brian Jankowski and William Duha with 7. And then we've got fifth, Mike Hartrick and Adrian Fraser. And sixth, Eric Buckhav and Kevin McIntyre. But we've got a race going on for first and second, and we got another separate competition for third and fourth. Pink and orange duking it out. They've been duking it out all weekend. So we're going to get this going, and then after this race, we've got one more event. But this is the concluding Madison and a weekend of Madison racing here at the Lexus Velodrome in downtown Detroit.
All right, riders. This is your 80-lap, 8-mile Madison to cap off the weekend. You have a bell at 61, 41, 21, and 1. You have a single bell to take you out of control. If you go up a lap, it's 10 points. If you go down a lap, it's minus 10. Riders in the backstretch, you gotta stay motionless until they complete their first lap. Riders ready? Roll.
So as you heard Luke Cavender tell them, they have four sprints in this race at 61, 41, 21, and 1. That final sprint is worth double points, so it's worth a lot to be still going hot in that final lap of the bike race. We started out nice and steady, nice and slow. Adder Fraser on the front for Team Yellow. She pulls up, Jack DeMar riding easy. This is DeMar's first race out here at the Lexus Velodrome. We'll have an exchange between Yellow. Adder Fraser throws in her partner, Mike Hartrick. As we keep things nice and steady. Just a reminder, the Spokeasy Bar is open, and so is K-Dubs out on the plaza. She's got some great food out there, so if you're hungry, order up. She'll bring it to you. In goes Kevin McIntyre for Team Green. Eric Buckhav gets a throw in. Jack DeMar coming up to his partner, Aaron Savona. Savona goes in. In goes John Hughes for Team Orange. So it's Savona, Hughes, McIntyre, Savage, Duha, and Hartrick. And the race is now out of control. What that means is they can jam, they can do whatever they want right now. So the lap taking has been significant out here. And in order to be considered, having considered taking a lap, you have to pass more than half the field. So right now that's Evan Lucas out front. Evan Lucas, one of our newer riders out here at the Lexus Velodrome, showing what he's made of. Jack DeMar now puts it into high gear, takes over the lead at the front of the field, kicks it up a notch. Emma Jimenez-Palos sitting right on him. Emma, the newest member of the USA Cycling national team. Yeah. Oh, Duha misses the exchange. Stick, William. Well, they go up and over. Check your shoulder always. Team Silver making a bit of a high exchange out there, but DeMars keeping the pace on. At the front, in goes John Hughes. He'll drop into the wheel of Aaron Savona, and goes Savona. So it's Savona, Hughes, Savage, Jankowski, McIntyre, and Hartrick keeping things steady. With 69 to go in the bike race, 69 to go in our final Madison out here for the Detroit Madison Cup. Well, we've got a little bit of minute. Oh, Kevin McIntyre going down low. Way to stay upright on that. Gets back up on the track. Holy smokes, that was sketchy for a moment. John Hughes picks it up at the front of the field. Coming up to his partner, Jimenez Palos are trying to get some distance on Team Pink. They know who their competition is, and it's Jack. Oh, and Team Pink misses an exchange. Aaron Savona's got to go for a double rotation. Jimenez Palos puts the pressure on in the front. With her is Team Silver's Evan Lucas. They get it going. In comes Brian Jankowski for Team Blue. Aaron Savona getting ready to chase him down. Watch out, Duhaste. Stick, stick, stick. Oh, and Team Silver misses their exchange. Up and over, up and over. John Hughes now in for Team Orange. Meanwhile, here comes Aaron Savona throwing in Jack Demers, and Jack Demers is going to go hard now, trying to close that gap that Team Orange has created. They got 3 up front. Demers has got to shut it down. They are leading by 1 point in the Omnium, and nobody's got any points yet, but we're coming up to 62. We're going to have a bell right about now. And in goes Jimenez Palos for Team Orange, and chasing him down is Jack Demers. Jimenez Palos trying to pick up some first place points for her team, and it's orange, silver, blue, pink, yellow. Eyes up, everybody, eyes up. Team Pink missing their exchange in the wrong position. Jack Demers going up and over. Do not go. Yeah, phew, he didn't go through 2 colors. You never go through 2 jerseys of the same color. Now John Hughes is off the saddle, chasing down Jack Demers. Team Orange and Team Pink have been duking it out all weekend. Demers, a threat from Colorado. New guy out there improving his stuff as he comes up to Aaron Savona for the throw-in. So Team Orange and Team Pink working it out there. In goes Jimenez Palos. See if she can close that gap on Aaron Savona. And meanwhile, we've got blue, silver, and green duking it out. Derek Savage going up and over. Aaron Savona now for Team Pink coming up to Jack Demers. We got 2 races going on here. Savage pulls up for the Jankowski, trying to get out of the way. And here comes Jack Demers putting on the pressure on John Hughes. John Hughes trying to close that gap. So Demers is going to pick, Team Pink is going to pick, oh, they're going to pick up some points for lapping the field. Team Silver misses their exchange, makes it complicated out there. Hughes has to go high up and over, trying to get to his partner. Jimenez Palos is going to have to pass on that exchange. A lot of traffic out there that they've got to negotiate. Come on, you guys, pay attention to what's happening all around you. Team Yellow misses their exchange. Pay attention, racers. Team Green coming in for their exchange. John Hughes trying to get out of the traffic and get up to Team Pink up ahead. Aaron Savona riding alone out there. They picked up a lap, so they've got Team Orange has got 15 points. Team Pink has got 11. Silver's got 3. Blue has got 2. And now Team Orange makes their exchange. In goes Jimenez Palos, trying to chase down Jack Demers. Look at this young lady go for it. Demers still keeping the pressure on out front. Jimenez Palos not giving it up. Aaron Savona waving them on. I don't know how many times they can pass on exchanges there. I think there's a rule about that. Oh no, they had a missed exchange for Team Orange. What a bad mistake they made right at the worst time. Emma Jimenez Palo going for a double rotation now. In pursuit of Jack Demers. And Demers comes up to Savona now. A lot of traffic out on that track makes it difficult to make the exchanges at the right exact time. Come on, let's cheer these racers on. They're going to have a sprint at 41 to go. It's coming up any minute now. John Hughes has got to be coming in hot to take it over from Emma Jimenez Palos. And here she comes. Holy smokes, there's a lot of mess going on out there. And it's going to be Team Pink, Team Blue, Team Silver, Team Orange, Team Yellow. All right. In goes Jack DeMars for Aaron Savona. Navigating the traffic is tricky out there. Hughes takes a double pull. And Jack DeMars is still out there just clocking those miles in. Working his way around this track as he comes up to his partner, Aaron Savona. Savona gets waved off. DeMars keeps taking it out there. Hughes still in pursuit for Team Orange, coming up to Emma Jimenez Palo. So right now we've got a tie between Team Orange and Team Pink. They each have 16 points. Silver's got 5. Oh, we got another tie between third and fourth. Silver's got 5 and Blue has got 5. So Orange and Pink duking it out. Silver and Blue duking it out. In goes Aaron Savona for Team Pink again. And they're at 34 to go, 34 to go in the bike race. High exchange for Team Yellow. Holy smokes. All right, in goes John Hughes for Team Orange. Adam Fraser coming on strong for Team Yellow. Silver. Aaron Savona yelling hot, hot to Jack Demers. In goes Jack Demers. I'm going to say his name different every single time. It's not that hard, but look at this guy go. He's got a lot of power. John Hughes still chasing him down. They've got a half a lap on the field, and they got a half a lap on Team Orange. Team Orange has got to kick it into high gear. High exchange for Team Pink now. In goes Aaron Savona. Oh, in goes Team Pink for Aaron Savona. Emma Jimenez Palos out on her own, chasing him down. Leader of the bike race is still Pink on the track. Team Pink is the leader of the bike race right now. All you have to do is watch Luke Cavender with the striped shirt on. He's going to point to the leader. Oh, is that changed? Pink is up one lap, and Orange is the leader on the track. Orange is the leader on the track. So if they win, if they hold that position, they'll pick up some points in the next sprint, but it's a ways to go. Pink, however, picked up points for lapping the field. Orange did not at this point. So right now, Team Orange is the leader on the track. And they're going to be hearing a bell in another 2 laps. Hughes coming up to Emma Jimenez Palos to throw the throw in. Aaron Savona coming on strong though. And here comes Michael Hartrick for Team Yellow. Oh, heads up, stick, stick, stick. All right, Emma going up high and up and over. Trying to get those first place points for Team Orange. So they pick up some first place points. Orange, pink, yellow, blue, silver, Might have been blue, yellow, not sure. Hughes looking around to see where he's at. They are still leaders on the track. Okay. And here comes Jack DeMars coming up and over John Hughes. Holy smokes, look at him go. He definitely, oh, and he passes on the pickup with Aaron Savona. So Jack DeMars out there working it alone with 17 laps to go in the bike race. Let's hear it for these bike racers. They're doing some kind of great bike racing out there. Holy smokes, everybody's going gangbusters. We got a race for first and second. We got a race for second and third. Pink now is in the lead with 29 points. Orange has got 21. Blue has got 6. Silver's got 5. Yellow's got 2. That final sprint is going to mean everything. It's worth double points, and it's going to count. Big time out there. Aaron Savona moves up ahead of Emma Jimenez Palos. So Aaron Savona pulling ahead of John Hughes. Meanwhile, silver and blue duking it out. Derek Savage and Brian Jankowski. The exchange on with Savage and Evan Lucas. And now Jack DeMars drops down on those drops. He's trying to ride away with it, and he seems, oh, he's going up and over and high and all over the place. This is a messy track out there. They never got organized because we basically got 2 races going on out here, people. Good luck on keeping track of it. Thank God for Kevin Morrison, Glenn O'Connor, and John Samet keeping track of everything that's happening out there on the Lexus Velodrome here in downtown Detroit. Woohoo! Look at him go. Emma Jimenez Palos going up and over. Adam Fraser trying to reel in Jack Demers, who just keeps riding away with it. He does not run out of gas. She's going after him with all she's got. With 7 to go in the bike race, only 7 to go in the bike race. John Hughes now dropping in for the throw-in from Palos. And there he goes, John Hughes, giving it his all. Coming up to, oh, it's a sketchy throw in there with Aaron Savona. But Aaron Savona digging deep right now. Going hard, looking behind. Nobody's behind him but Team Orange. John Hughes trying to get up to Aaron Savona. And they are going for it with 5 to go in the bike race, 5 to go in the bike race. Aaron Savona pushing it. Hughes coming up to Emma Jimenez Palos. Emma firing it up. And now Jack DeMars ready for the throw-in from Aaron Savona. And here comes Emma Jimenez Palos. If only I could say her name fast. 3 times in a row, but here we go. Jack DeMars leading it out, but Emma closing it down, digging deep. Look at this go. Look at these 2 go. Whatever they do, however it comes out, everybody's a winner out here tonight. Meanwhile, Team Silver and Team Blue are duking it out. Brian Jankowski going up and over. And it's the final lap of the bike race. Jack Demers out to win it. Emma Jimenez Palos chasing him on. But don't take your eyes off of Team Blue and Team Silver. Coming on strong. Brian Jankowski. Team Blue and Team Silver. What a bike race. Holy cow. Come on, where are you going to see anything like that anywhere else in the whole wide world? That was awesome bike racing. Woo! Yikes. All right. So that final score, Team Pink, 49 points. Team Orange, 37. Team Blue, 10. Team Silver, 7. Team Yellow, 2. And all in all, it was a fabulous night of bike racing, and let's see who's going to win the Omnium.
All right, we're going to get a little visit from Team Pink. Just riding away from it. So you guys almost did exactly what you did last night, but you kept the gas on a little harder this time. Was that your plan?
Yeah, I guess. I'm still not really sure how this Madison thing works, so I was just going by feel.
Well, you did a pretty good job of it, because not only did you win the night tonight, you won the overall 2-day Omnium for the semi-pros. So you're going home with a little trophy. And Aaron Savona, was that hard?
Yeah, I saw after 2 sprints, John and Emma were in the front, and I told him we have to lap the field, otherwise we're going to lose. And he just put the gas on.
And he sure did. Congratulations, you guys. Give it up for the semi-pro winners for your 2-day Omnium and the night tonight. Jack Dymar and Aaron Savona.
What a great race. Nice work out there. Everybody rode great. All right, now for our final event of this weekend. We're going to have another non-Madison racer. I believe this is an unknown distance, so Luke Cavender's got all the power. We want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. We also want to thank AAA for supporting our youth program. And we also like to mention in all this that USA Cycling has named us a Center of Excellence, so we're very proud of that. All of this owned by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a 501c3. Just go to our website, MadTrack Cycling or Lexus Velodrome, click on donate, and you can give us a whole bunch of money, and it's a tax deduction. All right, Luke, take it away.
All right, this next race is an unknown distance race. It's anywhere from, most races count down from X amount of laps down to 0. This race counts up. When the bell rings, it's 1 lap to go. I'm going to ask someone from the crowd how many laps it should be. All right. Normally it's just me that knows this number, but I found somebody in the crowd to give me a number. So now there's 2 people in this building that know what this number is. All right. Riders ready? Roll.
All right. So we've got Julian Jankowski right now in the orange helmet. Then Holly Adejumo, Cesar Tolentino, Everett Jankowski, Brian Blackwell, Drew Laird, Sawyer Colleen, and Jordan Khalil Correga.
This race counts up instead of down.
So that's 1.
You're going to hear a bell with 1 to go, anywhere from 10 laps all the way up to 30 laps.
Shout out to Ben Hill for keeping track of
that
the
was
laps.
the number
Brandon
last night,
Carbone
Brian.
for ringing the bell. Ron Gagne for results. All of our great officials, Kevin Morrison, Glenn O'Connor, and John Samet for just keeping track of the bike race. And of course, our chief ref, Luke Cavender.
And I have a secret from a fan in the crowd that gave me the number in my head of how many laps this race is going to be.
And if you want to see
What's
any
your name?
pictures of tonight's racing, go to Lexus Velodrome
Rich,
and you'll see
yeah.
some of the great work
Where
by
are you
our
from, Rich?
photographer,
Madison
Brent
Heights.
Bacher.
Right on. I'm your neighbor right in Royal Oak. How many laps are we at before I lose count? Oh, we're only at 4. We're good. I got plenty of time. But I'm not going to give it away because I'm the only one that knows what it is. And Rich from Madison Heights. Hey, Katie, can we get some music in here?
Just
Please?
a
Thank
reminder,
you.
all the racing out here is put on by MadTrack Cycling. Guess what it stands for? MadTrack Cycling. That's our website, also LexusVelodrome.com. But we have fun out here, don't we, Luke?
Oh, yeah, we're having a lot of fun. Hey, everyone in the crowd, put your hands together for these racers out here. Are you guys having a good time today? There we go.
All right, so that's Holly Adejumo sitting on the front. Jordan Khalil Correga sitting down in the black line, leading it out with Brian Blackwell now taking over the lead. Julian Jankowski in that bright orange helmet. You can't miss that young man. He's a good little racer. Cesar Tolentino at the front now with Everett Jankowski, Drew Laird, Sawyer Colleen. And they've gone 9. Or is it going to be?
You've been watching the races all night. How many laps do you think it is?
13.
Nope. That's a big no-no, even though that's my favorite number, and I've done that before. That's a no-no.
All right, they're hoping he's going to call
All
it
right,
soon.
so the bell can ring at any moment. The bell can ring at any moment. Let's keep it together, Brian, to make it look fun. You're attacking a 10-year-old. Oh, we're at 12 laps. Could this be the bell? Ah. I think we're going to let this one marinate a little longer. Needs a little bit more flavor. And I think we're all back together.
All right, Dulaire now sitting at the front of the field. It's hard to know where to sit when you're in this race because you really don't want to be pulling everybody around, but you don't want to be too far in the back when Luke finally decides that the race is going to come to an end. They've done 15 laps now.
Because they don't know, except for Rich from Madison Heights and myself, what that number is bouncing around in my head. And it's good to see Briggs Pillay back out here. When am I going to see you back on a bike out here, Briggs? Yeah, I'm talking to you. When are you going to get back on a bike out here? Good. You still have your track bike? Do I got to check how old the glue is on the tires?
Sawyer Colleen at the front. Drew Laird riding his way.
Could this be the lap? No, not yet.
So we got a little group of 4 out front. Laird, Blackwell, Colleen, and Jankowski. Bridging up is Jordan Khalil Carrega. And we've got Holly, Julian, and Cesar.
Could this be the lap? No. Not
They've
yet.
gone 20.
They could go all the way to 30. Who knows? Except for Rich from Madison Heights and myself. Oh, there it is.
The race is on. Brian Blackwell in the perfect position on that bell. Sawyer Colleen chasing him down. Look at Sawyer Colleen going after him, but the winner is going to be Brian Blackwell. Sawyer Colleen, Everett Jankowski, Drew Laird, Cesar Tolino, Julian Jankowski, Jordan Khalil Carrega, and Holly Adejumo. Let's hear it for those racers and all of our racers out here at the final night of racing at the Detroit Madison Cup 2024. We're happy to be here. We'll be back here on Saturday, December 28th for our Saturday Night Rumble number 80. Oh, don't miss it, 80. And we're going to head to the podium in just a minute. Luke's going to award a rose to Mr. Blackwell, but then we'll get down to the podium and award those beautiful Madison Cups to the winners.
All right. That caps off a nice weekend of racing. Brian Blackwell, that's 2 nights in a row you won the unknown distance race. How can you get in my head so well?
2 weeks ago, I put a chip in your brain, and I put one in mine. So we've been communicating without you knowing it.
Man, is that why the itchy spot in the back of my head?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, good job. Give it up for Brian Blackwell, the winner of the unknown distance race. All right, all Madison riders over to the podiums. Over to the podiums. We're going to do some
And
podiums.
the bar is still open.
The bar is open. You can always buy me a drink, too. keeping this straight.
Check. All right, let's get our podiums underway. So, where are we going to start off here? All right, we're going to start with our non-Madison 30-lap chase race. Coming in third place, Brian Adams. Brian Adams, third place. In second place, Doug Derdowski. And the winner of the Detroit Madison Cup non-Madison 30-lap chase race, Brian Blackwell.
Right where? Oh man, this is what I got to do for him to get.
All those texts I was sending was parked. Did they get their picture? Did they get up there? Did you guys just get up there? Did they get a? I wasn't paying attention. All right. Let's do non-Madison elimination race. Coming in third place, Doug Derdowski. Second place, Drew Laird. And the winner of the Detroit Madison Cup day number 2 non-Madison elimination race, Brian Adams. All right. Now we're going to get into our elimination races. I already did that one. Semi-pro elimination race. Coming in third place, Brian Jankowski. Second place in the semi-pro elimination race, Emma Jimenez Palos. And the winner of the Detroit Madison Cup day number 2 semi-pro elimination, Evan Lucas. All right, now we're gonna get into, let's do the pro elimination too. We'll get the pro elimination here. For our pro elimination, in third place, James Hillier. Where is he at? James Hillier, there he is. In second place, Danny Summerhill. And the winner of the pro elimination, Clever Martinez. All right, now we're going to get into our Madison. This is the Detroit Madison Cup here at the Lexus Velodrome, put on by Mad Track Cycling for our semi-pro 60-lap Madison. First Madison of the night. Coming in sixth place, Team Yellow, Michael Hartrick and Adarin Frazier. Fifth place, Team Green, Eric Buckhaven and Kevin McIntyre. In fourth place, Team Blue, Brian Jankowski and Will Dua. In third place, Team Silver, Derek Savage and Evan Lucas. Second place, Team Orange, John Hughes and Emma Jimenez Palos. And the winners of the Detroit Madison Cup, day number 2, Team Pink, Aaron Savona and Jack DeMar. All right, and now we'll do our semi-pro 80-lap Madison. For the semi-pro 80-lap Madison, coming in sixth place, Team Green, Eric Buckhaven, Kevin McIntyre. Fifth place, Team Yellow, Michael Hartrick and Adarin Frazier. Fourth place, Team Silver, Derek Savage and Evan Lucas. In third place, Team Blue, Brian Jankowski and William Dua. Second place, John Hughes and Emma Jimenez Palos. And the winners again in the 80-lap semi-pro Madison, Team Pink, Aaron Savona and Jack DeMar. All right, and we got one more podium for all these riders. Let's figure it out here. So for the overall, this is overall 2 days of racing for the Detroit Madison Cup, the 2024 Detroit Madison Cup. Semi-Pro Omnium. 6th place, Team Green, Eric Buckhaven, Kevin McIntyre. 5th place, Michael Hartrick and Adarin Frazier. 4th place, Brian Jankowski and William Dua. 3rd place in the 2024 Detroit Madison Cup, put on by Mad Track Cycling. Team Silver, Derek Savage and Evan Lucas. 2nd place, Team Orange, John Hughes and Emma Jimenez Palos. And the 2024 Madison Cup Omnium winners. Big winners of the night for our semi-pro riders. Give it up for Team Pink, Aaron Savona and Jag DeMar. All right, now into our pro races. Where are we at here? So in our first pro, thank you. Our first pro Madison of the night in the Pro 80 Lap Madison. Coming in 6th place, Team Silver, Ronan Mantle and Lyndon Space. In 5th place, Team White, Matt Giddings and Tim Bober. 4th place, Team Black, Clever Martinez and Wesley Hill. In 3rd place at the Detroit Madison Cup Day number 2, 80 Lap Pro Madison, Team Blue, Kyle Perry and Cash Adamski. In 2nd place, Team Red, Danny Summerhill and Craig Battori. And the winners of the 80 Lap Pro Madison, Team Yellow, Jaden McMullen and James Hillier. Hands up for Team Yellow. We got a whole bunch of them, Clever. You get in there, Team Silver. You got to get on Clever's Instagram or this race never happened. You can Photoshop Bober out later. All right. Now for the Pro 120 Lap Madison. This is pretty heavy. Coming in 6th place for the 120 Lap Madison, Team Silver, Ronan Mantle and Lyndon Space. 5th place, Team White, Matt Giddings and Tim Bober. 4th place, Kyle Perry and Cash Adamski. 3rd place, Team Yellow, James Hillier and Jaden McMullen. In 2nd place, Team Black, Clever Martinez and Wesley Hill. And the winners of Detroit Madison Cup Day 2, put on by Mad Track Cycling, Team Red. Nope, the next one. This one's flowers. Team Red, Danny Summerhill and Craig Battori. Clever, where's Clever at? Clever Martinez. He's posted on Instagram. Second place, Clever. He's gonna go do some more laps. Hands up for Team Red, winning that 120 lap final, Madison. All right, and now the final podium of the weekend. Final podium of the weekend. This is the Mad Track 2024 Detroit Madison Cup. We want to say thanks to our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. Coming in 6th place in the Pro Omnium. These are the overall points for the 3 Madisons over the 2 days. Coming in 6th place, Team Silver, Ronan Mantle and Lyndon Space. In 5th place, Team White, Matt Giddings and Tim Bober. In 4th place with 39 points, Team Black, Clever Martinez and Wesley Hill. With 40 points, taking 3rd place, Team Blue, Kyle Perry and Cash Adamski. With 55 points and taking 2nd place, Team Red, Danny Summerhill and Craig Battori. And the new 2024 Detroit Madison Cup put on by Mad Track Cycling Pro Omnium winners with 56 points. Give it up for Team Yellow, James Hillier and Jaden McMullen. Taking the big win, they crashed early, able to get back in it and winning it, Jaden McMullen and James Hillier. Round of applause, make some noise for these riders, working hard all weekend. Remember, the bar's still open. K-Dubs is still going. Let's get all of our Madison riders over to the podium. If you race to Madison tonight, to the podium. Everybody, semi-pro, pro, everybody. Semi-pro riders over here. If you race, let's go. Everybody over here. Oh, Savage dressed up for the event. Who else do we got here? Let's go. Everybody here. Everybody over here. All of our riders, if you race tonight, get over here. All right, round of applause for everybody out there. Round of applause for all the fans coming out. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Thanks for watching on Facebook. We're back the weekend after Christmas, right? December 28th is the next race. And then we have, what races after that? We got races all summer long. I don't know, check the website. If you can figure it out yourself. Give it up. Give it up for Kevin. I was giving him a hard time all weekend. Round of applause for everybody, all of our volunteers. This is Mad Track Cycling, put on by the Detroit Fitness Foundation at the Lexus Velodrome in downtown Detroit. We're back in a couple weeks. Have a great night. Bar's still open. I have an official protest.
Let's hear it for our announcer, John Hughes. What a great job he does. He's also my son, but, you know.